good evening. Let me see, Wednesday, okay. All right, it's Wednesday evening here. Okay, today we can get on time, okay. It's pretty sharp. In fact, we have been waiting behind the scene, okay. All right, let's see now if it's really going live. Yep, I can see it on the feed now. Right, no comments, no viewership yet, okay. In case you're tuning in right now, please do comment, okay, below. Let me know that you can hear me. Make sure that the audio is okay. Make sure that the visual is okay. Hi, Sok-Yi. All right. Thank you for your comment. I assume that all is good. Hi, Chang-Feng. All right. Please let me know if you can hear us, yeah? Okay. And you can see this like gold coins, right? Showering, okay, of gold coins, okay, happening on today's Facebook Live topic, the Wealth Code 2024, okay? So basically today's Facebook Live is to share with you, all right, what are the things that we need to focus on, how to harness, okay, more wealth in terms of Chinese astrology or 八字, okay? What are the breakthroughs that we need to focus on, not only based on our chart, but also based on our luck pillar, okay? So therefore, we need you to, in a way, plot out your chart. So remember, knowing your day master is not enough for tonight's session, yeah? Right? You all need to actually go onto the link, okay, that has been shared, okay, on this particular live post, or eventually it will be shared in the comment. Yes, is there anything?
Need to enter your account.
So how do I do that? You want to come in here and do it yourself? Come. Yeah, it's okay. People knows you. All right. So yeah. All right. So in a way that, okay, we also need your luck pillar. So you need to go onto the comment. Yeah, that's Gong Yu there. Okay. All right. So you need to go onto your comment. All right. And then the comment below, there's a link there. Plot your party chart here. Okay. Click onto the link itself. Okay. And go into it. Plot in your details so that you can also get your luck pillar. For those of you, if you already know what is your luck pillar, okay, great. All right, because later on, we're going to share with you what are the things that you need to focus on, not only upcoming year in 2024, in fact, okay, for the whole entire period 9 itself, okay, at least some fundamental breakthroughs or focus that you need to be aware of in order for us to amass more wealth, okay, in the coming year and also the years, okay, in the upcoming period 9 as well, okay. But before that, I will also share with you later on as in like, what is wealth exactly? What is money, okay, right? And how can we manifest this money in terms of Chinese astrology, okay? What are the issues or the problems that most of the time you will see that a lot of people say that, oh, I want more money, I want more money, I want to make more wealth, okay? But eventually, it just cannot get manifested, okay? So why is that so? So today's topic itself will be all relating to that, okay? I know so many of you here have like greetings and all that going on, okay? Hi, Leanne, I just happened to see your name browsing through, okay, Alexis, Janice, Tammy, Gina Cruz, those of you who have missed your name, all right, thank you so much for being here, okay, so later on I will go through all your messages as well, all right, just please, okay, help me, again, the same thing, like and share this Facebook Live out, okay, so I would really, really appreciate it if at least you can help me, okay, to like and share this Facebook Live out so that it can actually reach out to more people, okay, all right. So again, okay, so a repeat for those of you who have just joined and those of you who are seniors, okay, Kong Yu as well. Occasionally, maybe you help me to copy and paste a message and remind everyone who have just joined, okay, to plot their party chart with the link, okay, and tell them that they're required to, in a way, have their party chart in hand in order for them to fully maximize from tonight's session. Okay, so now let's bring out the slides, okay. Okay, the Wealth Code 2024. Now, first of all, okay, we need to understand, all right? Now, what is wealth exactly? Okay, what is money exactly? Whatever wealth, value that we put, okay, in our lives itself, in reality, in this world itself, okay, all these values itself, okay, is a matter of energy exchange, okay? All right, come to think about it, whatever things that we put value into it, the more energy we put into that particular item or product, okay, or matters, okay, eventually it becomes valuable. And when it becomes valuable, okay, it becomes your wealth. Money is one of it, okay? Other possessions, okay, that we own is also part of it as well. Your property, your investments, okay, all this is part of it. Your jewelry, whatever assets, the things that you put on, okay, all these are part of wealth. So overall, okay, for you to at least understand, okay, we need to know that based on the Chinese astrology of cosmic Trinity, we always talk about heaven, earth, and man. In Chinese, we say this is 天時地利人和. Okay, so those of you, if you go into this heaven, earth, and man principle and concept, you know that, okay, when heaven, earth, and man combines together, when the magic happens together, wealth are created. Therefore, wealth is only in a way something that exists on earth itself, okay, on the world, in the world itself. So overall itself, right, you don't expect wealth, I mean, as not as far as I'm concerned, okay, that this particular wealth or money that we talk about, okay, in a way are useful, okay, in the sense of like different systems or different stars or different solar systems or even galaxies, okay. So far what we know here is the wealth, the assets, the value, okay, is all existing on earth, comprising of this trinity of things. When heaven, earth, and human, okay, merges together and create that magic together, wealth exists, okay. And this value of wealth itself, okay, will grow or in a way over the years itself. When energy gets stronger, the wealth gets stronger. So we need to understand this first, okay. Hi, Mary Jane, okay, Karina, thank you for being here. Tai Yok Wei, you managed to get in. Yeah, I heard that just now. Gong Yu said that you needed some help there. Okay, for those of you who have just joined us, okay, thank you so much for joining. Please help me to share this session out so that we can actually reach out to more people and more understanding about what exactly is a wealth code for 2024 and beyond. Okay, it means that whatever I've shared with you today, all right, it is not only applicable for 2024 but also for the entire, okay, period 9 itself beginning next year. Right, so once we understand this trinity itself, then the next thing is we want to put in, okay, meanings to the trinity. Right, what does heaven represents here? What does earth represents here? And what does human represents here? Okay, that these three things gathers together, merges together itself, it creates wealth. All right, so then we put in, now heavens here, in a way, represents emotions. Emotions are given, you know, every humans, okay, whatever races, background, languages that you speak, whatever corners of the world that you're born into, we have a certain set of given emotions, right? We have anger, we have frustrations, we have happiness, we have joyfulness, we have competitiveness, all these sorts of like different emotions, okay? Right? We have gratitudeness, joyfulness, all these things, okay? With feelings and emotions, these are the heavens given, okay? So whatever the stars alignment, okay? Full moon, new moon, different stars, constellations, alignment and all these things, it will affect us emotionally. Why? Because the frequencies, okay, of this stars itself is going to impact with the frequencies or the vibrations of humans on earth. So therefore, we know that heaven here governs emotion. That's why sometimes, okay, you go to places, okay, with the aligning of the stars. Sometimes it's like gloomier, sometimes it's brighter, sometimes it's like super shiny days. People becomes what? Happier, joyfuler. Sometimes it's gloomy, there's like rainy, okay, people becomes like more melancholic, more depressed, okay, more sadness, okay, will be triggered. So heaven represents that. So earth here now represents beliefs, okay, right? Because earth here is something, okay, that in a way cultivated, or where, not to say cultivated, earth here is somewhere that beliefs are cultivated and live on, right? That's why you see that, okay, from our forefathers up to now, okay, there are many different types of like, I would say beliefs, okay, has been existed in the society, okay, certain like culture, certain like religious background, okay, certain races, different people, different countries, they have their own beliefs. So the beliefs over here are the earth luck. Okay, earth luck, normally you talk about feng shui, environment now, wherever you are, probably if you are in any one of you here who are outside of Malaysia, okay, or Singapore. Let's say, for instance, if you are in, like some of you actually commented you're from Budapest, okay, like Jessica, I'm not sure whether you're tuning in, you are from Lebanon, okay. So probably some of you are in the US. So different land, different earth, different location, different feng shui, it will create different beliefs, okay. They have different culture, okay, that they were brought, okay, in a way up or brought forward, okay, throughout centuries, okay, or histories of time. So that's belief. And of course, human factor here represents actions, right? Many of you knows, right, okay, I've talked about it. Humans represents action. But in terms of today's topic, I would say that I want to put the word convictions rather than action. Because in order for us, okay, to make that extra money, to amass that wealth, okay, we definitely need convictions. It's more than actions itself, you know. Actions can be anything. Every day, every moment, we are taking actions. But we need to have, in a way, convictions in order for us to upgrade ourselves, okay, to push ourselves, okay, to raise ourselves to the next level, okay. So therefore, okay, we will know that now. Take a look at what conviction means, okay. I purposely put the word convictions over here because convictions now has a choice. Always remember, heaven, earth is practically fixed, okay, in a way, right? Whatever beliefs on earth itself are in a way determined by human, but human here has a choice. Every one of us, you and myself, okay, equivalent, we have a choice. And the choice here, okay, it's either convictions that represents conscious, victorious actions, okay. Now, I put it this way so that you can understand easier, so I made this up, okay. So, convictions over here can represent either conscious, victorious action that represents a person who is powerful, strong, empowered, okay? Or convictions can also mean the type of person who chooses constant victimhood reactions to things. Those are convictions as well, constant victimhood reactions. But this one represents people who are powerless. They have that victimized mentality, okay? They always blame, okay? Oh my God, this is so unfair. Oh, I mean, everyone is better than me, okay? You are so successful is because it's given to you. You know, you come from good family background. Oh, you're so educated. All these reasons or belief that we give ourselves because we have a choice that we have chosen, the convictions that we put in are constant victimhood reactions. That makes us powerless. Now, why do we need to know this? It's because if you want the wealth code, at the end of the day, I expect probably some of you will be thinking that Jessie, feng shui practitioners, okay, probably she shared about wealth code means I'll take my paper and pen ready for activations of feng shui, maybe, okay, to tell me what day, what time is good. I sit there and meditate and manifest, okay, for wealth, and wealth will come to me. I mean, yes, those helps, but on a later category. But first of all, we need to understand how this whole equations work. Because if you do not understand how this, in a way, equations or the whole system works itself, no matter how long or where you sit throughout the day, all night, you can sit facing the most prosperous direction every single day, and you can meditate or manifest, money will not come to you, okay? So first of all, we need to understand first, okay? From this particular heaven, earth, and man, from emotions and beliefs and humans' conviction, what does it mean? So it means that humans here, we have two choices. Every one of us here, okay? Those of you in Nancy, who's watching from Philippines, Cebu, okay? Someone's ID who is in Finland, okay? Remember, every one of us has this choice. So you have to first determine, most of the time, where are you functioning from? Do you consciously, continuously having that victorious actions all the time, okay? That's powerful sort of like actions, or you constantly in a way victimize yourself, okay, and act or live in reactions. That is powerless. Because once we understand this, now we know the equations, okay, of wealth, of destiny. Because now we know that emotion plus belief plus conviction equals to our destiny. Heaven plus earth plus man equals destiny or prosperity, because prosperity here doesn't mean only wealth or money. Prosperity means everything else, okay? It can be in a way in terms of like prosperity, in terms of relationship, it can be in terms of wealth, okay? It can be in terms of health as well, so that you prosper, okay? So you know that Trinity itself, emotions, heaven's luck, belief, earth luck, and conviction, human's luck. When we add these three together on a positive side, okay, it creates our destiny. It means now if these three things, okay, are functioning on a positive, progressive level, we are constantly upgrading our destiny. So for people who constantly, in a way, like feeling that like money is not enough, okay, the wealth is not there, no matter how hard they try, somehow, okay, they are not making the money, they are always like lacking, okay, of abundance or whatsoever. Something here within the equations, okay, is out of alignment. All right. So emotions is a given, probably due to our own beliefs and also our own actions that's taken. It continuously loops us in a negative cycle okay, of these three equations that pull our destiny down. That's why we constantly, in a way, live in fear, in sufferings, okay, in moments that we are afraid that money is constantly not enough. But if these three things merge together and constantly, in a way, okay, growing, okay, rising in terms of energy, that's when you will see people finds that, okay, like wealth, in a way, comes in abundantly, okay, almost effortlessly. And that is like Laurie is watching from Japan. Thank you so much. For those of you who is tuning in right now, please do help me to share this session out, because I personally believe that tonight's session, it can help, okay, at least to share or shed some light to a lot of people, and everyone can benefit from it, okay? So please do help us to like and share this session so that it can reach out to more people. Now, since we talk about this, okay, so that these three heaven, earth, man equations to our destiny, overall the economy, okay, what actually in a way, okay, creates the economy itself, okay? So the economy itself, okay, is equations between, all right, beliefs and emotion. Now, you come to think about it, whether the market is going strong, whether it's like a bull market or a bearish market, okay, it all depends on what? The beliefs and the emotions of the people, right? Because the people's emotions, okay, and the people beliefs itself, okay, will eventually affect their action. And this action itself will greatly, okay, affect the economy. When most of the people believes, okay, or emotionally in a way reacts in fear, okay, then the economy goes down. But if most of the people in a way has a very positive belief, they trust, they have faith either to their government, to the things that they are doing, okay, to the market outlook or whatever, and their emotions are constantly positive emotions with hope, with courage, okay, and determination, the economy goes up. Okay, so this one, now that we know the economy or our personal financial sort of like management depends on our own personal beliefs and also emotional cycle. So once we understand this, okay, then only we can know, okay, where we can work on, where to tweak on, rather than just in a way sit down and like wait for the money to come and keep on manifesting, selecting the good dates, paying for feng shui practitioners like us to go to your house, do activation after activation, and yet you don't see, okay, that positive result coming in. Because the positive results that come in, firstly, requires our internal convictions. Remember that, okay? So every time you see that, of course, recently I have lots of feng shui in the way back to back, okay? You know that when I see the house and preparing for period 9 or whatsoever, right, okay? I mean, I have no time for any more feng shui now, okay, because I'll be away, all right? So whatever it is, okay, you know that, right? So whatever that we work on, not only on the house feng shui, but also work in detail of your chart, of your destiny in terms of your own convictions, of your mentality, of your beliefs, and your action. So we will give you that short-term plan and long-term goal. You have to work towards that. And when all these things merge together, it creates your destiny or your own financial independence. All right, so that is how it works. So the next thing is, once we know how this works, whatever inside us that's affecting, okay, our potential of wealth, now we also have to see externally how much money are there out there. Because you see, a lot of people, probably some of you, either it's yourself or your family members or the friends or the people that you know, could have complained before. They started a business and they say, I have no business, okay? Somehow you just couldn't sell, you couldn't make the money, okay? Some people say you couldn't find a job, okay? There's no one helping them, or they don't know enough of people or nobleman help or whatever. A lot of people, in a way, casually or easily, in a way, blames on all these issues, okay, right, that they are not making it in life, they are not making more money, that their business are not successful, okay? So where does this come from? This comes from the unawareness or the ignorance of how much money we have out there. So therefore, the next slides I need to bring to you. Thank you so much, those of you who are watching. Yes, please tag your friend. Ayaka, you're in New York, okay? Please tag your friends, whoever you think that they will benefit, okay, from this particular session. Please help me to share this out. I know I've been calling out for this for many times, because you see, I need sponsors. In order for me to give all these free informations out to you, okay, I need the sponsors, which is J Group Building Dreams Together, Jennifer Yap, who keep on sponsoring us for all this information, because it's my time, it's my energy. I mean, energy equals to wealth, right? Okay, so if I put in the energy, someone needs to give me the energy exchange. They need to pay me in order for me to give you. So therefore, I urge you, please help me to share this out so that we can reach out to more people. Eventually, we can continuously have this sponsorship from J Group. All right, so the next thing it brings us down to, okay, so how much exactly do we have out there, right? Because a lot of times you see people easily or randomly, okay, or I would say that, how to say, 順手啊, okay, they can conveniently, okay, just in a way complain, or is it won't work out, or my business don't work out, is because what reason, or because it's a market, no demand or whatever, but that's not true, okay, or in a way that somehow it's like the money is just not out there, okay, the demand is not out there, that's not true, because remember, it's all energy. So in order to do that, we have to do some maths. We need to understand and to see, okay, exactly how much of these numbers is out there. But first of all, if you know that our convictions, the energy and the effort we put in our life itself to focus on wealth, okay, how much are we willing to focus in? So one of the questions I would like to ask you is, okay, the numbers between million, billion, and trillion. So those of you who are tuning in, okay, you need to work out, okay, in terms of your mind or your brain a bit, or take out a calculator and simply how, in the way, okay, right, tell me the answer, how long ago was 1 million seconds? 1 million seconds was exactly how long ago? How long ago was 1 billion seconds, okay, and how long ago was 1 trillion seconds? Right, like and share done. Thank you, okay, Serene, all right, thank you, hearts are shut. Now, come on, okay, just do your maths a bit. Think about this, okay, right, 1 million seconds itself is how long? 1 billion seconds is how long, okay, and then 1 trillion seconds is how long, because we need to know the numbers. You want to manifest numbers in terms of wealth, you need to also practically look at the numbers, okay, because this is a number game. Wealth is a number game, okay, as well. Money is a number game. So once you look into this, right, okay, you see the answer says 1 million seconds is 11 days and 14 hours. Every almost 12 days, 1 million seconds pass by. 1 billion second is almost half, okay, of a 60 jiazi. Okay, it's 31 years and 8 months. That is 1 billion seconds in a lifetime. 1 trillion seconds itself is not something that we'll be able to wait, okay, not this physical body at least, okay, it is 31,710 years. Now, this is the number, right? So we know that in a way, we have all this. This is our energy exchange. The energy that we have as a capable person, we can achieve at least up to 1 billion seconds or 2 billion seconds if you're 60s. All right? So this is what we have, because every 12 days we have 1 million seconds. And every second counts, you know. Every moment as I'm talking like this is our energy. Something is exchanging in terms of energy. But where is our focus? Where are we focused this time into? Because where focus goes, energy goes and magic happens, all right? So therefore, it's like we need to know these numbers. And once we know these numbers, okay, the next thing is, okay, we also need to know how much money exactly are there in the world. So then, look at this, okay, this particular site itself, okay, all this slides is not from me, it's all sourced up from the internet, okay. As of 2022, okay, the money that is out there in terms of, okay, like physical money, like cash in your savings and your banking accounts, right, okay, it is equivalent to 40 trillion US dollar. It's not ringgit, it's 40 trillion US dollar in circulations in terms of cash form. Money in the form of investment, derivatives, and cryptocurrencies, okay, where is more than 1.3 quadrillion. I've just checked just now. In fact, some of the websites, okay, it says that it is equivalent to more than 3.3 quadrillion, okay, dollars. This is how much of money or energy that is circulating out there, okay, in the world, right, inside every individual's like pocket. Now, if we look into this, right, okay, we know that total money in the world itself, in terms of cash form, there are 40 trillion, okay? So now the thing is, okay, 1.3 quadrillion dollars itself is circulating in terms of like assets and cryptocurrency and also cash in the world. How much have we weighed? I mean, how much have we in a way make it? Right, the moment we say, oh, the market is not there, the money is not there, that's not true, okay? Right, whatever you set up, your intention, your businesses that you set up, and you find that there's no business, so it's not true that the money is not out there. No matter what is the economy, some of us will say, oh, economy no good, that's why my business is not working out. That's also not true, because if we believe in yin and yang, whether economy good or bad, the money is still there. It is still in no way circulating out there. It's just that when it comes to a bad economy means that whenever there are changes happening, whenever there are big changes, okay, that's happening, whenever this change happens, okay, the transfer of energy happens. Like now, in this period 8 final year, transiting into next year period 9, the beginning of period 9. This is a transfer of energy, right? Whenever a transfer of energy happens, okay, a transfer of money is happening. Come to think about it, because it's money, it's energy. So whenever there's a transfer of energy, there's a changes of energy going on, okay, right? There are an opportunity in the market that this money will transfer from accounts to accounts, from pocket to pocket. Think about it, correct or not? Whenever people is in fear, okay, there's a change of energy within them, all right? So they what? They go hoarding for things, they buy this, they buy that, or they sell this, they sell that. It means there's a transaction going on, right? Right? When everything is so stable and all that, the transaction is, in a way, quite, stable as well. So always remember that this money has never been less, okay? Right? Not even, like, in a way, like any of it has been less, even though the economy is no good. Always remember that. Those money is just swimming around in the market, in the world. So the thing is, why are we not making it? We are not making it is because, remember, belief, okay, emotions and convictions is not there. All right? It means that our mindset, our belief, something is not right. It can be also our emotions are in a way more on the negative side. We have too much of fear, okay? Or our convictions is mainly in terms of fear, in terms of like constant victimhood reactions. We always wait to react to things, okay? News comes, we react. News comes, we react. So therefore, if that's the case, we will never be able, okay, to have the opportunity to attract more of this money, even though we are now living in the portal of a transfer of energy. Means the transfer of money, money is out there aggressively transferring into different assets or different people or different owner. But if we don't have the right mindset, it will never come to our pocket. Understand this first. All right. Then the next thing is, okay, we also need to go as in like, we understand this, okay? How much money are there in the world and all that? Then sometimes we ask, have there actually people that has made it in terms of history, okay? So you see, this is how much money, we have circulating, okay, in the world. And world populations, there are 8 billion people. And 8 billion people is like how when you sell something, when you do a business, right? When there's a market demand means what? You want to create a market means all these people, preferably you want some of them become someone that will buy into your idea, right? Or at least buy onto your energy. They will hire you, they will buy your products, they will buy your services, and that's how you make money. Right? Let's say some of you say no market, no demand, okay? Not enough people, okay? No noble people, no one helps you. There are 8 billion people in the world and growing. How many of these people have you tried to connect with? How many of these people have you tried to know? Okay? Right? In Malaysia alone itself, right? You have 34 million people. How many of you here have connections, okay? People, but probably goes up to, in a way, like 2 million, 1 million people. Have you have that connections? Because of Malaysia itself, 34 million. But nowadays, we are in period 9. Everywhere in the world is connected. I am talking not only to my fellow Malaysians or my neighbor Singaporeans. I'm talking to people from Japan, from US, okay, from New York, okay, from Budapest, from Lebanon at the same time, right? And there are 8 billion people in the world. And why aren't we, in a way, making connections and energy connection with all these people that eventually we can sell them our energy in exchange of their energy, in the sense of in exchange of their wealth or money. So this is how money works. Mentality, numbers, you know the right formula, you do it, okay? But the thing is, why people still can't do it, okay? Right? This is facts. You can Google and everything, right? This fact won't just like go away. It's there, right? And people have made it before. You see that, okay? Total billionaire in the world. Billionaires, forget about millionaires. There are many, many of them, okay? There are millions of them. Billionaires in the world, okay? Right? In a way, there are 2,755. This is not even updated, okay? Billionaires, right? So let's not talk about like billionaires or millionaires, okay? Right? Let's talk about a comfort life that we can own, all right? We can travel, we have the freedom, okay, to do the things that we love. That is abundance, that is wealth. But yet, how many of us can't do that, okay? Right? It's not to say that everyone needs to own, okay, the world, okay? That will topple the equations, okay? But the thing is, all right, how much money that we have in order for us not to enslave ourselves anymore. How much wealth, okay, have we amassed, okay, in order for us to live a life of joy and freely and happily without the fear, okay? Right? Because people have done it, and you see in histories itself, right, there are at least 6 trillionaires. This is not even billionaires. These are trillionaires, okay, on Earth history, okay? And you look at all these trillionaires itself. Genghis Khan, Zhao Shu is one of the emperor in China, okay, under the Song dynasty. Akbar the Great, okay, from India. And then you see Amenhotep. Those of you who are, in a way, okay, who went to Egypt before, you know that this is like a king of Egypt before. You have Augustus Caesar, okay? You have also, in a way, King Solomon. Now, one thing in common that these guys here, okay, they are all warriors, all right? They are powerful people, okay, right? That's why they are trillionaires. They are not powerless people. This is definitely not the type of people that will choose convictions in the sense of like constant victimhood sort of like reactions in life. These people change the world. These people change their empire. These people go out there and control at least their territory. And they have made it. But for me, it's not to say that everyone needs to be like them. But the thing is, why can't we, okay, especially those of you who are into metaphysics, if you use this tool of something so ancient that has been passed down up to now, and you know that it's still so famous and in demand, is because it works, all right? So if these things work, at least everyone who practices this, you should have a very comfortable lifestyle. You don't need to be billionaires or millionaires, but you definitely have a lifestyle that is very comfortable. And yet, if you are still practicing this and you always think about no shortfall of money or wealth, okay, or constant like cash flow problems and etc., there is something in the equations which is not right. And these equations go back to what? Emotions, beliefs, and conviction. And of course, the easiest part for us to work on is convictions, because it's all 100% within ourselves, right? It's not easy for us to change entire belief in the society, okay? Because this belief itself has been passed on from generations. It takes time. We cannot change people's emotion, you know. We cannot tell that, hey, God, okay, next time, all the new babies that's born, give them only happy emotion, don't give them the sad one, can or not? Cannot, okay? So that two equations we cannot change, but we can manage our own reactions, emotions, our own beliefs, and our own convictions. Okay, so if you want more wealth, the wealth code 2024. I know this part, sorry, those of you who get disappointed, this is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, I cannot promise you anything, and I won't. But I can promise you, if you make breakthroughs in your life, if you understand how these things work, and you base on your own chart, and you put in effort and convictions to work towards that, your abundance in life, your destiny, your wealth will definitely change. Increase to be better. That's definite. Been there, done that, and still doing it. All right? There's a formula to it. But let's say if you do not want to take any convictions, you just want to sit down and blame everyone else's fault, the economy the war the politicians the weather okay, the earthquake the natural phenomenon. If you want to keep on blaming like this, you can sit down there and continue to blame. Who knows, maybe one day you are lucky that one year you might get a bit of windfall, but I can guarantee you most of the years it will be going down, down, and more down. All right? But once you want to take action, period 9 is all about breakthroughs, taking actions, okay? In a way, burning and flaring, okay, right? In a way, like blazing through the fire itself. So if you want to take the actions now onwards, okay, I share with you all this breakthrough later on. If you take those actions, I guarantee you, your life will at least change a little. All right, okay. So now here, okay, the next thing is, we know all these things. We know the trillionaires have made it. But one thing we have to realize that why these people are the trillionaires in histories. All these are warriors. Warriors means what? They are courageous, okay? Right? Warriors are courageous. They are strong. They are not people who lived in fear. So how? Now, it's like, once we understand that, then we have to understand, are any fear in a way affecting us? Because some of you are wondering, how come we cannot make the extra money? How come in our life itself, it's like we keep on attracting, we want money, we keep on consciously want to attract money, but somehow it's repelling wealth instead of attracting wealth, right? Because one of the greatest thing is we are not courageous enough. And opposite of courage is what? Fear, okay? Because most of the people living on earth itself has a lot of fear. Now tell me, in recent, I would say, news itself, what is the one major fear that most of the people are concerned of, or most of the people have? right? Of course, 2 years ago, it was COVID, all right? 2 years ago, okay, starting in 2020 and all that, everyone is fearful about COVID. Now, I'm not saying that this fear are not valid. It's very valid, all right? So I'm human too, okay? I mean, in a way, if suddenly like someone shoots me in the head, surely there will be a reaction of fear somehow. But after that is that awareness. How long can this reaction of fear affects us, paralyzes us? That's the thing, because that is the key that's stopping us from moving forward. So if I ask you, come on, someone, please, right, feedback something to me so that I know you're following. Tell me, what is the recent things about fear, okay, right, that is rocking the world over now? What are the things that people have been talking about it, okay? What are the recent big news, okay? Right, since last week I've talking about, okay, wildfire making histories, okay? I've talked about that, okay? I've talked about, in a way, it's like heat waves making histories and all that. And then the last part, if you hear the recording, right, okay, right, because Nicole edited like boom making history, but that part is that we cannot hear very clearly because at first I asked Nicole to edit out, but she didn't, okay? Because I told her to edit out is because I don't see any major boom happening that make histories yet. And 2 days after the sharing, there it goes, all right? So you know that Ukraine, Israel, grace, yes, okay? So the thing is, the fear here, and all these fear are very, very legit, you know, it's very valid, okay? It's not wrong to have those fear and concern, but the thing is how long we want to be, in a way, held down from those concern, worry, and fear. Because why? Okay, those fears itself is going to affect our manifestations. Now, what is manifestations? Bringing forth what we desire into reality with matching vibrations. And our vibrations in our body, when we are in fear, there's a vibration. We are hopeful, we are courageous, there's another vibration. But it's a totally different extreme. If we constantly vibrate in fear, we will not be able to manifest our desire in terms of abundance, right? When we constantly vibrate in fear, okay, we will only attract more fear. That is vibrations, like over like, synchronicity. That's how things work. So now we know that manifestation, why my manifestations don't work in the first place is because our matching vibrations. We consciously think we want something, but 90% of the subconscious is in a way vibrating towards another thing. So how does these things work itself, okay? All right, so here, okay, we can see. Now, overall, the biggest fear of all time, the fear of death. The highest ranking fear. We are all human. I mean, honestly, okay? Put the ego aside. I mean, who is not afraid of death, right? Okay? But now if we look into the numbers itself, every day, approximately 150,000 people die per day. Every second, it brings to close to 2% die every second. This 1 second, I'm telling you, 1 person died. Another second, I'm telling you, another person somewhere out there dying, you know. People dying every second. In fact, right, okay, it's at least 1.7 or 1.8 people dies per second. This is fear. I mean, this is a fact. This is statistic, okay? But the moment we got, in a way, paralyzed with our fear, we are not moving forward. And this statistic itself, okay, is like the death per day, okay? I mean, maybe you can't see very clearly here, okay? You can Google about it because all this is like visual capitalist, okay? All these are not. This one is by Wikipedia, okay? You can go and search about it. So you see that, okay? At the time, we are afraid of COVID, right? COVID is actually here, and then it's like, in a way, people who die from COVID every day itself, right? This is back in 2022 at least, okay? Per day probably is about like, in a way, like 4,000 plus, okay? Is like come to like 7,000 plus per day out of COVID. But you know that every day, if you look at your Facebook, you will know how many people die of cardiovascular disease every day, 48,000 plus every day, you know? 30 or 20 over 1,000 plus is out of cancer. And this is a statistic, okay? All right, and you look into the statistic itself, right? You will see, let me see, terrorism is somewhere here. 72 people die every day in average of terrorism. But most of the time, how many of you here are afraid of, oh my God, I scared I got heart attack every day, oh, I scared I got heart attack, oh, I scared I got cancer. How many of you here, in a way, really, how to say, forwarding messages, be careful, today you might die a heart attack, okay? Or today you might die a heart attack. But moments by moments, the medias and the news and come in, and it's all valid. I'm not saying that it's not valid, okay? Right, but the thing is, you will see all these things keep popping into our mind, okay? Any bomb or terrorist that have happened, right, it repeats in your mind again and again and again and again until your believes that this number is so big. Whereas this number in average is only about 72, like in a way, cases per day. Where else you look at this is 48,000 plus per day, you know. Now, I am just showing these numbers to tell everyone, fear is very valid. It's very real, okay? And we have all the, I would say, legit reasons to be fearful so that it keeps us safe, okay? To be cautious. But the moment fear, in a way, paralyzes us, that's totally another story. Understand? All right. So when we look into this, then you know that when you look into this statistic or you Google about this, then you know that every day itself, okay, how many people dies of what causes, okay? So once we know that, okay, then we know that between yin and yang, okay, when we manifest things, the yang represents the conscious, the presence, the warmth of thing, and the yin represents the coldness, the subconscious, or the absence of things. You see, the thing is, okay, when we want to manifest something, we consciously think we want something, we want money, I want to make my 1 million this year, 1 million this year. But if subconsciously, in the subconscious mind, if we have lingering or lurking around a lot of fear, okay, that believes the emptiness or is that absence, okay, of hope, we will never be able to manifest that 1 million, okay, because the whole equation doesn't add up. Because the yin and yang doesn't add up. We have a lot of yin pulling, okay, whatever that's conscious manifestations that we want to work on, right? So the thing is now, two reasons, okay, wealth come and go. You know, some people in a way is like, wealth, money is the energy, right? Energy come, energy go. So energy, wealth will come, energy will come. But how does it go? It goes when we are satisfied of something, we are satisfied of wealth, okay, and we start focusing on other things. You see, some people make it, they got money already. Now they want itchy backside, right? Sometimes you know stories, right? Okay, they make the money, they have the abundance, they have the career, they have the business, then they got itchy backside, okay? They go like have girlfriends, have boyfriends, now they divert their energy and focus on other things. And the chances is when they are so focused on other things, okay, they want their me time, you see artists is like that, business people are like that, okay. So once they focus on other things, okay, and they distract their energy from the wealth generating focus that used to be in a way focused before, their wealth goes down. Right? So that is one possibility. Now another possibility is you have been focusing on the absence of it. It means that these are the bunch of people every day say, I want more money, I want more money. They go and join all the classes of that, teaching you investment, promising you making money quick, all these things. They will go all in. They pay, okay, for consultations, for classes, for workshops, okay. But at the end of the day, they still couldn't get it. Why? Because they have been focusing on the absence of it. They don't look into themselves. They look externally. Yeah, the money is there, but the money won't be attracted to you if we do not have the right substance to attract it. Right? Because this is all in a way based on fear. Because internally, we never believe in it. We just want to consciously want it because we see other people have it. But we do not have what it takes like other people from the conscious to the subconscious level to be incongruent to manifest this wealth. All right? We have blockages. In other words. So biggest mistake of wealth manifestation is when it is coming from the absence of things. Or in other words, the darkness is coming from fear. Okay? You're holding on to things. Okay? You keep on holding on. How come it is lack? Is it still going on? Okay. All right. So you're holding on to things. You're holding on to all these things, right? Eventually, the money won't come in. So how does this work? So remember, okay, wealth is energy and period 9 is also energy. So period 9 is the best time for us to work on this internal energy and external energy to channel it in. So the more we work on this breakthrough, because period 9 is fire, and fire is energy, okay? So the more we work onto ourselves, the breakthrough, and understand what is blocking us from amassing more wealth, the earlier we break this, okay, pattern, the faster we can attract wealth. Okay, and that is, I would say to me, that is the secret of, in a way, manifesting more wealth. Because at the end of the day, you know that our conscious mind and our subconscious mind, if you know the brain, right, you can search about it, you can Google about it, wait, okay? Our conscious mind is only merely 10%, whereas our subconscious mind is like an iceberg. It's like 90% are consist of subconscious or unconscious mind. So when we have a conscious mind, I want to make my 1 million, but you have your 90%, that heavier energy, much heavier, of your subconscious or unconscious, which is pressing against this conscious manifestation, you won't get manifested. It is exactly of how this particular GIF works. Okay, you'll see the video. All right, means that we want that 1 million. We are pushing it out. We want to manifest. But our subconscious of that 90% is constantly pushing it down. So how on earth are we going to get that wealth at the end of the day? It won't happen. So remember, the heavy energy that's stopping us from, in a way, being richer or making more money or attracting more abundance in our life itself is all in our subconscious. So in the subconscious means what? It means that there's something inside us, okay, that needs a breakthrough. We need to make this breakthrough itself, okay, in order for us to be able to in order for us to sustain the wealth. We make it, we attract it, and we continuously, in a way, sustain it. Right? We are worried when we die. Ronnie Tam, understand, okay, remember, the fear is very valid. It's a collective belief that has been roaming in the society, in the world, okay? But I can tell you one thing, okay? I mean, I'm human. You think that, I have no fear at all? That's not true, okay? Right, but the thing is, remember, it's not about not fearing, because it's basic emotions from heaven. We are created with fear. But how long we allow this fear to paralyze us? That is the question. Now, if you search about it, do you know that we are actually living in the most peaceful era in all human history? Search about it, okay? I know now you got Ukraine, you got Israel, you got all this war, you got all this terrorism, you got all this bomb going on, but you go and look into statistics, okay? Right, you look into statistics from our forefathers, okay, in terms of hundreds of years ago or thousands of years ago, we are now, okay, living in the most peaceful era. Really one. It's all there in the internet. I don't create this up myself, okay? Right, we do searching because we want the data to support us. Right, we are now living in the most peaceful era, you know, and yet we cannot be like Genghis Khan, we cannot be like Akbar the Great to be trillionaires. Why? Because we are also living in a world with a collective or the most collective belief of fear. Because so many of us has been, in a way, paralyzed or crippled by the fear within us, okay? Because once we understand this, then, okay, only we can slowly make breakthrough, So when you worried when we die and all these things, Ronnie, it's totally valid. But how long we want to live in that worries? How long we want to live in that constant victimhood sort of like reactions to things? That is the question, okay? Metaphysics Feng Shui Bazi is a tool to help us, okay? It's not a tool to create magic for us. We have to create that magic ourselves, all right? So this one tells us what magic we need to create by making effort, actions, breakthroughs, being convicted to do this, and then we transform our energy and we will attract the wealth, all right? So once we go into that, okay, now let me bring you, okay, right? So now you know that in order for us to raise our net worth, okay, right, not only we need to, in a way, risen our hope or our courage, we need to lessen on our fear. Then our net worth will grow, because if this is negative is stronger than positive, sure, net worth will go down, right? So if we want this to go up, we need positive more and negative less. Not to say totally not that, because it won't happen, but we want to reduce this, okay? I hope whatever I'm sharing with you is making sense, okay? Because I prefer to share something that makes sense rather than keep on asking you to do activations, because before activation, next year when my annual talk and all that, I will have plenty of good dates for you to do activation. But if this part of the thing, if you have not mastered, you have not breakthrough, you have not worked on it, and you don't have the awareness, no matter what you activate, I can tell you it won't work. Trust me. All right, so then because of this, okay, I want you, okay, to now work on the current breakthrough plan, okay, from your day master and your luck pillar. Those of you who have just joined me, remember, I need your parts chart, okay? It's very quick. Just these two things I want to show you how to work on it, okay, so that you can start working on it before period 9 officially comes in. Before I share with you all the activation dates, okay, so that you can, in a way, activate to boost the energy to be better. Because once the blockage is there, no matter how you boost the energy, it won't work, okay? Right, so therefore, now you want your party chart, you can plot it in the comment. When you plot in our chart, now it doesn't need to be my chart, it can be any other people's chart, okay? Just make sure you have your natal chart here that comprise of your year, month, day, and hour. I want you to focus on your day master, one thing. Like this example is a Kuei water, like myself. I'm a Kuei water. Focus, that's the first fundamental breakthrough. First focus, remember. The second focus is where are you now? This is your luck pillar. This whole entire thing with these numbers are supposed to be your age, okay, in Chinese age, all right? So this is your lunar age itself, okay? So this is in your luck pillar. Identify where is your luck pillar. My software, your luck pillar will look something darker. This is gray. Can you see gray color? This is black. Wherever the black color comes more obvious, that is your luck pillar. That's your current position, okay? So example, for this person, the luck pillar is here, currently here. So the luck pillar is going through wood element. Don't care yang wood, yin wood first. This is open sharing. Many of you here are beginners, okay? So you're here, this is wood, okay? So if you're day master, myself, I'm a Kui water. And this current luck pillar I'm a fire luck pillar, okay? Pink fire. But next year, I will change luck pillar. So this particular information that I'm sharing with you now, okay, right, it will continuously to be useful for you, not only for this year or next year, but the years to come, okay? So you just need to know what is your day master and where is your luck pillar. What element? Like this one is wood. Are you following? Good. All right. So now the next thing is, okay, now we know that from, where's my slides? No. Got the last one, that one I edited. Please don't tell me you take it out. No, the one I edited with vision, with... Uh-oh. Okay, wait. Okay. I think the last slide itself, okay, she has missed to put it. Wait. Just one more slide. Right? Click. No more already. This is the beginning. Sure not. Wait. This is some technical issue where it comes to the most important. Yeah, this one. Okay. All right. So now, current breakthrough lessons, okay, from day master and luck pillar. All right. So there are 5 elements. Like I say, my day master is water. So if your day master is water, you refer here. So if your day master is metal, no matter whether it's yang metal or yin metal, don't care. You refer here. If your day master is wood, it is here. Fire, it is here. Earth, it is here. Now, this applies to your luck pillar as well. Like my day master is water, but my current luck pillar is fire. So I refer to this particular breakthrough that I have to work on. This is my potential weakness that can have the high potential of stopping me from amassing or manifesting more wealth. Okay? Work on it. Now, next year, I'm changing luck pillar into what? Wood luck pillar. So wood luck pillar, because it's next year now, so I have to focus. So those of you, if you're changing luck pillar next year, then you focus on 2, this year's and next year's. But those of you who are in the same luck pillar for the upcoming few years, then just focus on that luck pillar. All of you following? Okay. Hi, Yvonne. Okay, hope you're having a great time in Guangzhou with a lot of food. All right, so now, metal people. So if your day master in metal or your luck pillar is going through metal luck, okay, remember, your breakthrough is your limiting beliefs, your mindset. What is stopping you from making more money is your mindset. Something about the story we keep telling ourselves. No, I'm not good for that. Oh, I'm not good. Oh, I don't like to socialize. No, I'm an introvert. Oh, no, I don't like to go out and like market myself. Oh, no, I'm not a people person. No, I don't like to go on Facebook Live. Oh, no, I don't take picture. Everything I don't know. Okay? Because that is your own limiting beliefs, ma. You know that people, okay, who has make it, they will do whatever it takes to, in a way, go for it. You know, even like Walt Disney lah, KFC, that guy lah, okay, the owner, how many times they have got rejected again and again and again, and yet the mindset still will not have the limiting belief because they believe that one day I can do it. So if you're a metal person, please check before period 9 comes in, do you have your limiting beliefs? Okay, oh, I'm too old for that, okay? Oh, I'm too fat for that. Oh, I'm not too flexible for that. Oh, no, that's too childish for me. Oh, that color is too glaring for me. Oh, this food is too oily for me. Whatever it is, okay? But especially if it's relating to wealth, it's about making money, your mindset is being the culprit, is in your way. So work on it. You have to stop it. You have to change it. You have to transform it, transcend over it, rise, okay, above it. Now, if you're water like me, okay, right, in a way, the thing is negative self-talk. Now, these are the things that I realized over the years on my own, right, after going through different luck pillars and going through different annual pillars, okay, and going through different yearly sort of like years, okay, for me to realize these are the issues. Only I can share with you. Now, those of you who know me long enough, right, negative self-talk is in a way, is something that I truly believe in, Okay, I would say that, no, I'm not that, okay? Oh, I'm just a housewife. I'm not educated. I don't have, like, in a way, tertiary education, okay? So this is negative self-talk. It's about value. You don't value yourself. right? I, in a way, believe that I should be the one, in a way, sacrificing myself for other people, doing everything for other people because I don't see the value in myself, okay, right? My value is like 懒劲, yeah, don't care, you know, in a way, like low value one, right? Because that is what I believe in, especially bring up in a family that they believe that, okay, having good moral, being polite, being good, being nice is a good thing. That is a water problem, you know, okay? If you want to continue to be nice, okay, to the people that you don't really like, okay, then you have to, in a way, bear the consequences, all right? But that's a value because we believe, that's our value. We believe that we should dumb it down. We should plate it down. We shouldn't be that great. That's negative self-talk. So if you have this water people, that is your biggest setback. Your life will not progress. Your energy will not grow because these things is stopping you. If you are going through a water luck pillar, this will be your breakthroughs as well. Now, wood people. So next year, I'm changing into a wood luck pillar. So I have to look into that. So what is the issue with either a wood day master or a wood luck pillar person? No growth, okay? They are always stuck in the past. So from next year onwards, I know because I'm changing luck pillar, I have to move forward. Okay, because wood is all about growth. Whatever aspect in my life or in our life or in your life, either your day master wood or your luck pillar is wood, you have to check yourself. Any parts of your life is in a way not growing. It is stuck. It can be past investment. You know, people go into investment, whatever investment, people make mistakes. Okay, every investors have made mistakes before in their life. You know, for us, we call it 斬纜, okay, 蝕少當贏. You lose a little, you still have the capital, bring it out so that you can actually reinvest, all right? So, but then if you're wood people and there's no growth and you're stuck in it, okay, means any past mistake, any past investment, any past regrets, any past guilt that's still haunting you, you will not grow. Even when period 9, a period of energy in abundance comes over, you will not attract more wealth. All of you following? All good? Can I see someone there? Hello? Okay. All right. Now, if you see fire day master or fire luck pillar, which I'm currently this year still going through. So I need to make sure I have to work on my water, wood, and fire. The more you work on, eventually, if you can master all 5, you'll be very good. I can guarantee you, chop and sign, if you can really master this, no way your life or your abundance or your prosperity will not rise. No way. All right? So fire itself is what? The problem with fire day master, all right, or fire luck pillar people is not having a specific goal. You have no goal. You don't exactly know what you want. It's your long-term vision. What exactly do you want? I will do this. People do this, I do lah. People do that, I do lah. Okay? Right? So whatever it is, like, now the market in demand is this one, I do this one lah. Market in demand, that one, I change, do that one lah. That's not how it's supposed to work because fire, okay, it talks about consistency, okay? Right? When you don't have specific goals long-term, you don't have a long-term vision, you cannot see yourself 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 years down the road where exactly you want to envision yourself, your fire will not live in abundance. I'm sorry to say that, okay? Because fire needs to have this specific goal of exactly where you are heading to. All right, you cannot be distracted. You see, when they're focused up, okay, focus on to burning one thing. The hardest things also, they will burn it down. But when fire is dispersed all over the place, right, in a way, you won't be able to burn really, like I would say, valuable things. Like you burn what? Leaves or papers or and all this, like, in a way, not so valuable things. If you really want to forge like gold or platinum, like real, like forging even like, in a way, diamonds and all that, right? You need to be very, focused. Your vision needs to be very clear and focused on to just keep on burning to one thing. And then you create that magic alma. But if you don't have a specific goal, you are burn here a bit, burn there a bit, everywhere burn. At the end of the day, right, you are not, you won't be anywhere. Okay, you are all over the place. Okay, your fire is splashes here, splashes there. You don't create that wow factor. Now, the last one is earth. Okay, so if your day master is earth, okay, or your luck pillar is earth, okay, unresolved issues towards other. It is relationship problems. All right. So what is it? I would say that like unresolved issues. Unresolved issues means that you have problem with colleagues, you have problem with bosses, you have problem with neighbors, you have problem with siblings, you have problem with parents. Every single person you have problem with. You go out there randomly with some strangers also, you have problem with them. So if that's the case, right, okay, how on earth are you going to manifest more abundance in your life? Because no man is an island. Eventually, if you want to be great in your career, you want to be great in terms of your business, you like it or not, connections is the key. Okay, connections is very important and it's very powerful. But if you have unresolved issues towards others, you have grudges, okay, you have resentment, okay, you have so many things, you have hatred. Every time you spend time, it's like gossiping about this person, gossiping about that person, okay, you won't get anywhere. So Earth people, remember, okay, if your day master is Earth or your luck pillar is Earth, this is something that you have to work on. Relationships. Start with those people around you first. See the pattern. You change job over job over job, it's the same thing. You see a similar pattern of people that triggers you on the same spot, on the same button. That is the time that you realize that is our own issue. Work on that. Resolve that. Break through that. Refrain yourself from going into the same pattern again and again. Romax, okay, hi, good to see you here. Does Day Master includes the element at earthly branch, okay? For this sharing, you only look at the Day Master heavenly stamp. But of course, Romax, if you are practitioners, like senior students, like Romax, right? You're practitioners out there, Nancy, okay, example, right? Then you look at your day pillar law. Start with the day branch, the most important. Let's say I bring it back, okay? Let's say, for instance, okay, for beginners, start with the day master. Because all this breakthrough is not easy, you know. By paper, I can just say 5 elements breakthrough like that. But in real life, in order for us to really break through it, master it, it requires a lot of effort and strength, mental strength, physical strength, emotional strength. So the first thing to focus on is your day master. But you find that, hey, this one I master already, really. Then focus on your luck pillar, okay, wherever you are. The luck pillar will give you another way of focus because that's exactly where you are, the most important thing. But you will find that, hey, this one also I master already, you know. I really, without, in a way, denial, I really master the skill. Then you look into your day pillar, the branch. All right, so at the end of the day, I can tell you every single element here represents one mastery. Okay, Romax? Are you following? All right, so now I hope, okay, right, okay, I hope that at least some of you, remember those of you who have just joined, thank you so much for being here. Please help me to share this out, okay, right, on your Facebook so that it can reach out to more people. I mean, to me, I personally find that this is crucial. This is something that we all need to know to work on because there's really no point. I know, feng shui pazi, this is something like, it's a trend. Everyone talks about it. Everyone wants to like, you know, your house got feng shui, you feel like, oh, I'm different level, you know. My house got feng shui, okay. And the better the name, the feng shui master, the more luxurious it feels. I mean, in a way, oh, my house feng shui by this Jessie, or my house feng shui by Kong Yu, or my house feng shui by, you know, Datuk Sifu Joey Yap. He's my Sifu as well. But I just want to say, I'm sure very Sifu also, in a way, will preach the same thing, okay? Because at the end of the day, if we don't have the right mindset, we don't have the right attitude, and we don't have the right, I would say, actions towards things, nothing will change one. I think as any teachers or any gurus, right, what we want is to see a real transformation in the clients or the student. Because if they really transform, it gives us so much of that fulfillment. So therefore, I find that this of sharing, I open it up here so that everyone can, in a way, knows it and work on it. It's affinity, okay? If you see this, you work on it, all right, and your life transformed, in a way, I am happy for you, all right? But I mean, in a way, all these things, I believe that this is something that truly can change your life. Rather than just keep on asking me activation date, I will give you. But if you don't work on all these things, no matter what you activate, I can honestly tell you, okay, even though after this you might not follow me anymore, all right, it won't work. Okay, but the thing is, if you work on this, okay, and you do activation, heaven, earth, and man aligns, your life will in a way transform in leaps and bounds, okay? So those of you, if you have yet to sign up, okay, for the upcoming, I would say, transformational breath work, okay, on 15th, okay, of October, this Sunday, online, this is online. If you, in case you want to work on your fear, you want to release whatever blockages that you have within you, okay, you want to learn to relieve all this limiting mindset that you have had, okay, this is an online session, okay, in a way, facilitated by Joseph and myself, okay, we'll see you online via Zoom, okay, and this will be the session, 80 ringgit, okay, come here between 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. We will guide you how to do this in terms of energy work. Alright, it will follow by a sound healing. You will learn the technique of how to do this, and eventually you can also do it on your own. Alright, if this doesn't cost to you, we also have, okay, upcoming, this particular Enter the Dragon is a New Year and a talk. Now those of you want to look at the outlook of next year, you want to see what is in store next year in terms of economy outlook, okay, in terms of like elements, okay, in terms of in-depth sort of like a hexagram, right? What are the things or the key focus for next year in terms of career and business, what I need to focus on, in terms of feng shui activation, what are the good dates, what sector to activate, okay, right? This one, you can join me online, okay, either the English sessions on the 6th of January or the 7th January Cantonese session, 50 ringgit, because it's also in a way sponsored by J Group. All right, and then also we have, okay, this weekend, we have Decoding the Secrets Behind Your 12 Animal Sign. This is completely free, fully sponsored by J Group, Jennifer Yap, all right, 14th of October, 2 to 4 p.m., online Zoom where you look into your full entire parts chart, okay, from your year, month, day, and hour, okay, and then we look into the 12 animal sign, auspicious and inauspicious elements for next year, the stars for next year, and we merge it into your career, in terms of your investments, in terms of your relationship. I will teach you, not tell you, teach you how to see from your chart, okay? So if not, in a way, register for that. It's free, right? Register for the 14th of October for the English sessions and 15th of October for the Cantonese session, okay? So both of these sessions, same content, okay, different language, okay, and it's in a way free. Anything else? No more. All right. So thank you so much, okay, to all of you. I know we are like slightly behind time here. Thank you so much to all of you. Again, those of you who have just joined, please help me to share this session out, okay, to the people around you so that more people can benefit, okay, from today's sharing itself, okay? Right. Thank you, Teresa, Karina, okay, Leanne, thank you so much, okay? Yeah, thank you also, Leanne, for supporting, because Jennifer Yap sponsor, we need also people to support, okay? So all of you who constantly support our Facebook Live, I really appreciate it, all right? So it will be some time that I won't have this beautiful background to do Facebook Live with you because we'll be traveling, okay, right, next week onwards. But we will still bring to you Facebook Live, so stay tuned. Make sure that you follow and, in a way, like our page itself, okay? And remember to go into Telegram because exclusive sharings will be in Telegram itself, all right? So, yeah, I hope to see you again here, okay, soon. Remember to work on your internal breakthroughs, okay, so that in the upcoming year, all of us, we can, in a way, manifest more abundance, okay, and also make more breakthroughs in our life together. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Good night.